last month on a very special Stoudman.
I think I'm dying. Achoo! Whoa! Ow!
In the entertainment world, there are many fans, but few are as dorky and geeky as Stoudman. This is his story.
How's it going, everybody? I know what you're all thinking. You're all thinking, where the hell have I been? Well, I know. The last time I made a video, I was like, wow, where have you been, man? Why haven't I been making any videos? I know, I haven't been making videos lately. Uh, it's for a couple of reasons. One, I've just been busy doing other things. Basically, been looking for a job, and I was finishing up school at the end of, or at the beginning of December, I mean, and all that good stuff. And then Christmas rolled around and all that, just stuff piled up. And then writing, I got a couple gigs come in that I had to finish up. So yeah, just things ended up the way they did, right? And I'm sorry that I haven't been around, but as you might be able to hear from my voice, I am just getting over a cold. And it's the kind of cold that feels like it's not going to go away for like a month because.
Avast virus database has been updated.
Thank you, Avast. Because it's, I already had like a sinus infection related to this cold. And on top of that, I feel like I've got some other kind of infection going on. It's not like it really hurts or anything. It's just that I can't stop coughing. So the reason I haven't been making videos for the most part over the last 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, has been because I've been sick and I haven't been able to do much of anything. And this cold really took it out of me. I mean, I rarely vomit, I'll put it that way. And I did this time. So, and it was like projectile. I'm sickening everyone in my audience. I apologize. Ugh, okay. Anyways, point is, I was sick. And now I'm a little bit better, so I'm doing videos again. Yay! I've also, of course, like I said, been looking for a job and getting interviews here and there because I just recently graduated from college. Yay! That was my last term there, that fall term in 2012. And I have graduated from PSU, Portland State University, with a bachelor's degree in English and a minor in film studies. So yes, I actually am going to receive a certificate that will say something on it about me knowing my shit about film. I know movies, buddy. I know movies. Sort of. Okay, so I'm obviously not like the most knowledgeable person ever about movies, but I do know quite a bit about them. I've taken lots of classes. I've been a film buff for years. I know quite a bit about movies, as many of my friends will tell you. And of course, no matter who you are, this is the thing about being like a aficionado of something like movies. No matter who you are, how much you think you know, there's always somebody who knows something that you don't about this particular subject that you are completely fascinated with. And I have a lot of friends like that where I feel like what I know about movie is more of a broad spectrum thing, and they're more attached to certain aspects of film or certain, areas or periods of film. And so they know a whole lot about that period of film that I never even knew, that you'd only know if you were a huge aficionado obsessed with that kind of stuff. So it's like when I say like, oh, I know my shit about film, I'm not saying like I know everything there is to know. I'm not gloating. I'm just saying, hey, I know quite a bit about film. Yay! I wish I could turn that into a career, and maybe someday I'll be able to. But as it goes right now in the job market, I'll be lucky to get like an administrative position at an office doing grunt work. I really do need something. I need to get started somewhere. I've got a few gigs here and there, but I don't think people realize how they don't actually pay very well. I mean, they pay all right, but not like as amazing as some of you might think. So, yeah, getting a foothold in today's economy. I mean, I've got a pretty good resume that'll get me an interview, and I can conduct myself fairly well in an interview. I'm pretty good at that. I've gotten pretty good at interviews. And I'll tell you something, interviews, well, actually, I'll get into this a little later, but the point is, I've gotten pretty good at interviews, right? So I feel like I do well at interviews most of the time. But the problem is, there's almost always, especially in this job market, especially here in Portland, there's almost always somebody with a resume that's just a little bit better than mine and just a little bit more completely freaking exactly what this company is looking for than I am. And it's just like fighting for a job in that arena. I would not be surprised if I spend the next year or so looking for work. So it'll be a long haul, but hope you'll stick with me. And of course, hopefully after I get a job, I'll start buying more multimedia stuff, and DVDs and Blu-rays and stuff. As it is, over Christmas, I got a few things. I got some DVD. I got a DVD. I don't think I got any Blu-rays actually. I just got like a DVD set. Let me see if I can go over here and reach behind myself and find it. Hold on. All right. The one DVD set I got was Game of Thrones. Now, obviously, I kind of would have preferred to get it on Blu-ray, and I'm probably going to end up picking it up on Blu-ray. But it is nice to have Game of Thrones somewhere in my collection in some way. I love this show. I love it. If you know me and the kind of stuff that I'm into, then you know that I love this. Peter Dinklage? I'm sorry. Peter Dinklage is the freaking man. I love him in this. Tyrion is just amazing. Oh, and there he is. Tyrion. Hey. And look, Scene Beam or Sean Bon. Yeah. Anyway, but I will tell you one thing that I actually was really happy about when I opened up the set was that it came with a map of Westeros. It comes with this map of Westeros. If you open it up, and there you go. It's a nice poster of Westeros. I'm thinking of putting it maybe somewhere behind me here. Because yes, I am interested in that. I mean, I may not keep this DVD set forever. I might upgrade to Blu-ray sometime, but this right here, just to have this that I'll be able to put on my wall, that's nice. I like that. I might actually just keep the DVD set because, well, it's a gift. I don't like doing anything like selling gifts. I prefer to keep gifts because it's something that somebody thought of you and got for you. And honestly, the fact that my brother thought of me when he picked out a Game of Thrones set for a present for me it's cool. I really appreciate it because I do love Game of Thrones. Anyways, yeah, if I can get it back in the thing, maybe, please. There we go. So there you have it, the complete first season of Game of Thrones on DVD. There's a little DVD update for you. I also got 2 games. I got and a tin of popcorn. But the 2 games I got were let me just go get them. The 2 games I got were Assassin's Creed Revelations. Now, last Christmas, my brother got me Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I never got around to playing it. So, yeah, Assassin's Creed Revelations, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. I've got a couple of Assassin's Creed games to play. I bought the original Assassin's Creed Director's Cut on the PC, and I played through, I guess, to the 4th stage or whatever it is. And at the end of the 4th stage, the boss fight at the end of the 4th stage, I ran into this glitch where I literally could not complete the freaking game because it was fucking broken. Alright? I couldn't complete it. I eventually found a way around the glitch, but just the fact that I had to find a way around the glitch to complete the game, and it was already being kind of stupid in that way, I was like, I don't really like this game. But I know that the subsequent Assassin's Creed games have gotten better, and I really want to try out Assassin's Creed 3, so might as well familiarize myself with the more recent controls in Revelations and Brotherhood, which I still have yet to play. And then the other game that he got me was Lollipop Chainsaw. I had not, like, I had a vague recollection of this when I opened it up. I was like, I think I've heard of that. It's basically a game about a cheerleader who goes around killing zombies with a chainsaw. Sounds pretty good, I know, right? I mean, if you're going to play a zombie game, might as well play it with a cheerleader. Anyways, I got that and a new set of headphones for Christmas. The headphones I did have kind of went out on me. They were Sennheisers, and this particular, the HD201s, tend to go out on you the way these did. I mean, one can will always just fucking go out on you, like the wiring or whatever just dies, disconnects somewhere along the way. So yeah, it's sad because, well, even the cheap Sennheisers are better than anything else. I am a Sennheiser fanboy and I love Sennheiser. But for Christmas I got some Sony headphones, and the only real downside to them is that if you have them on your head for too long, they hurt. They really start to hurt quite a bit because they're tight. So your ears will really start to hurt, and it's just, it gets on my nerves, really. So I will probably be replacing those eventually, but, you know, I'm not in any hurry to do that because I'm actually planning to spend most of the money that I make in the next few months on other things that I desperately need. You know, things that I actually really need. Like a new bed, for one. I mean, the bed I have is serviceable, but it's on its way out. It's on its last legs. I need a new bed, so I need to buy that. And it's going to be expensive, but if I get a few gigs coming in my way and the way I save money, I should be able to afford it. And two of the other things I'm looking at getting soon-ish is a new TV. The TV I have is alright, but it's already got burn-in all around the edges. I love you, Vizio, but what? I guess it's like unavoidable, but you know, come on. Anyway, I want to get 40-inch or larger, and I want to get Sony because Sony has the 24p option so that you can watch movies. I believe it's so you can watch movies at 24 frames per second no matter what. And if you know me and the way I am about movies, It's kind of important to me to watch movies the way that they were intended to be watched. Speaking of which, this whole 48 frames per second and 60 frames per second crap, just stop. Just stop. I don't care if you're like everybody else and you're just like, well, it doesn't really matter. The Hobbit was still freaking awesome. It's like, yes, I know. But there's a reason that I didn't run out to go and see it. And the reason is I'm not a fan of the whole concept of going 48 frames per second. Films are supposed to be slow. They're supposed to be like a fucking dream state. There's a reason that they call it the Dream Factory, Hollywood, the Dream Factory. Creating dream-like states for people to watch, stories for people to look at. It's not supposed to be fucking reality, okay? So making it look more realistic doesn't make it better. It makes it less of a movie. It makes it less of a movie. I'm sorry, but it really does. I didn't want to see Hobbit the documentary. But anyways, I digress because I have not seen this movie yet, so I cannot pass judgment. And what I've heard so far is that it's very good. I will see it eventually, but honestly, by the time I get around to seeing it, it probably won't be in 48 frames per second. It'll probably be in 24 frames per second on my TV or something. I don't know. But yeah, I'm looking at getting like a 42-inch Sony TV, HD TV, LED, hopefully. I'm looking to pay around maybe $500 for that. But anyway, top on my list is a PC. I've got my laptop. My laptop is fine, except for the fact that it gets really, really, really hot. And when I say hot, I'm not talking about like, oh, my lap hurts because it's hot. I mean, the processors are getting hot enough. The processor, is getting hot enough to just freaking explode out of a freaking laptop because it is literally hitting its limits at times. Now, I have personally gone in and made sure that it cannot reach those limits, that no matter what happens, no matter what I'm running, it will not get hot enough so that it explodes out of my computer. But I still don't like the idea of this processor getting so hot that it's literally almost at boiling point. No? What? And I'm not like covering any of the vents or anything like that. This is just how hot the freaking processor runs. And it's a freaking i5. It's because it's a freaking laptop. Laptops always run hot, no matter what processor you put in it. So if I want to play games and stuff like that, I mean, laptops are not designed for gaming. You can say you have a gaming laptop all you want, but you know what? Laptops are just not designed for gaming. They never will be. I mean, it's just not a good idea. But anyways, I digress. I want to get a PC so that I can game without worrying about that kind of stuff. So obviously I want to get a good PC, and some of my friends have agreed to help me put it together. So it looks like I'm going to be building my own PC. The budget's a little bit higher on that one, but it's not super high. It's like maybe, if I can manage it, $700 or maybe $800. It really depends. So yeah, we'll see, basically. Other than that, I haven't really been doing much. Been looking for work, been doing this, doing that, playing some games that I haven't gotten around to until now. I mean, I figure what better time to start playing games than when you have no more school to do and you're looking for work and you're unemployed and you have lots of free time and you need to start making videos. Of course, what better time to play games than that? So I've been playing Rage lately, and honestly, Rage is a very good game if you haven't played it yet. Definitely play it. But anyways, I digress. I think I'll call it a day for this video, and, just be done for now. And I don't know what my next video will be, but hopefully it will be interesting, eh? Maybe I'll do a movie review or something. I don't know. Video game review, maybe. Maybe I'll do a game playthrough, eh? I know how much you guys like those. Yeah. I don't know. You guys tell me what you would like to see from me, and maybe I'll do something like that. Like maybe if you want to see a review of something, just tell me in the comments. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Peace!